Gentlemen, we are back for another episode of Football Talk, our very second episode. You're welcome, everyone. You are watching the RBN TV YouTube channel. Um, no, normally people say like, share, subscribe straight away, but I'm gonna wait till the end and remind you to like, share, and subscribe because hopefully, if you're watching or you're beginning to watch, you will be assessing us and seeing whether it's worth it to like, share, and subscribe what we're doing. So you're very welcome. I've got my co-host Francis on with me again today.
Hello, guys.
We also have another
We're
special guest
ready to
joining us
go.
today. Oh, sorry, Francis, please talk to the people.
Yes, we're good to go. Another week, ready for this football talk. Going to be discussing all types of possible transfers that's been done already. And as Olu said, we've got our guests. Olu would introduce our guest, a special guest.
Yeah, we've got a
Hopefully,
special
ready.
guest on with us. We've got a young, well, when I say teenager, he's not a 13-year-old, but
He's not a kid no
he,
more.
he
He's
can
a
reveal
young
his
adult.
age if he wants. But I'm sure some of you may be able to profile him or place him. But we have Gabriel on, and he is none other than the son of Francis, who is on today. So we got
Yes.
Legacy on today. You're welcome, Gabriel. How you feeling?
Feeling good. A little bit nervous, but it'll go.
Okay. So he's a bit nervous. So you lot encourage him in the
Take
chat
it.
section.
Take it,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna be managing the chat here with my other device. So if it looks like I'm looking elsewhere at any point, anyone, it's because I'm looking at you lot's chat on YouTube to make sure that we're responding on that. So those who are watching live, please send this link to as many people as you can. Let them know we've started Football Talk. We're on this. We're ready to go. So let's dive straight in. So it's been a bit of a quietish week, Francis and Gabriel,
Yes.
as far as like the English clubs are concerned. And I know sometimes we don't really see or know what's happening with some of like the other clubs around the world because as you know, the country you're in, the news of that country dominates. So if we're in Italy, we'll be hearing about the transfers going to Italy. Same with Nigeria, same with South Africa, same with the USA, wherever you are, Brazil. But thankfully, we get a little bit of word that's going on around from different radio stations, Sky, and other people letting us know what's going on. So we're going to start off with England, obviously. Talk to me, Francis. First of all, how are you feeling about the state of play? How are teams looking before the season starts? Some teams have had some couple pre-season games. Not surprising, Man United have drawn their first game 0-0 against Leeds United.
Against Leeds.
Leeds United.
That's a good one though. So you're thinking about it, considering last year's performances, drawing 0-0 against Leeds is a good sign, to be honest. Our Leeds in the Premiership, by the way, they didn't make it. They did make it,
Yeah,
did they?
they're Arsenal's second game at the Emirates.
So you see, them
Our
drawing
first game,
0-0,
home game of the
that should
season.
show positive signs. Last year's United would have lost that game already.
Okay.
Thinking about it, they would have lost that game, to be honestly. So, and Leeds is one of those teams. Leeds are unpredictable. If they come out all attack, they deal with you. But on another day, they've got no defense. Hopefully, this year changes all of that. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But in terms of United, yeah, let's start with United, actually. With respect to all the United supporters out there, but we could start with United. That's a whole lot of work in progress. That
Yeah, man, we were there. Austin was there a while
we
ago.
was there.
We were there. We
That's
know
a,
how they
that's
feel.
that's a whole lot of work in progress. Signings so far have been okay. We could say okay. How many? By the way, Gable's got this signings knowledge. So if you need signings knowledge,
So Gable's our
throw
man.
it to
You're our
that
stat
side.
man. Like, we need that.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
need that.
He's
We
got the
like that.
stats. He's got the signings. So so far from what I know, Cunha, like I said, that's a good buy.
Yeah.
Cunha is a game changer. If it would work, or if the manager has the idea of how he wants to work it, that's where the question lies. But in terms of United, I could say there's a possibility they could challenge for top seven. I'll give
Yeah,
them
that
top
sounds
seven.
realistic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind you,
Top
they finished 17th.
15.
No, they
15.
finished 15th last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a top seven is a drastic upgrade, thinking about it. considering all the other teams. We're talking about the Aston Villas, who might not. We don't know what they're coming with this year. Brighton's, you know.
The Newcastles, the Fulhams,
exactly. So
the
this
Crystal
league now,
Palaces. Even if they let Eze go, Crystal Palace will still be a dangerous team,
no,
even though
Crystal
they got
Palace,
Europe.
forget it. As they go in, has just boosted their hopes because they've got 80, 70 mil to go and buy another 4 of them. Plus, without Eze, they've still got a team. If they sold Mateta too, yeah, I might be like, okay, now you're losing it. Selling Eze and Mateta. But there's a world-class midfielder in that team is still up and coming.
Mm.
And if they build a team around that boy, it's a problem, you know. You know who I'm talking about. The midfielder that they have.
Wharton.
That Real Madrid were sniffing around.
Hey, people are sniffing around him
Barcelona?
now. Guess who else is sniffing around him?
Who?
Liverpool.
I don't blame them. But that boy is that good.
No, he's that good.
He's that good.
He's someone
And
I
it's
saw
like-
play next to Declan Rice, apart from Bellingham, that I thought, you know what, you're on his level.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
saw Kobe Mainoo when Kobe was doing good play next to Rice, and I was like, you're looking good, Kobe. But when Wharton played next to him, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, you could see the ability. You can definitely see the ability of that guy, and it's not a joke.
Yeah, but then again, I'm not actually surprised because have you guys seen what's happening in that academy?
What, Crystal Palace?
Yeah, Crystal Palace Academy is moving. They are moving serious. Big shout out. I mean, I can say this is on YouTube and his sonny on YouTube, but someone we went to school with that was in my age, Jermaine Price's son, who's 10 years old. He is smashing it in Crystal Palace Academy right now. As in, he plays 10. I'll send you guys the links afterwards. So big shout out. Give him a shout out. Look at JJ Pudgy on YouTube. Just search him up. His dad went to school with us. He is just smashing it. I show his videos to my son and daughter saying, listen, I went to school with his dad. His dad was a serious baller. His dad was at Wimbledon.
Pricey was out there, man.
And I'm not surprised his son's doing so well because his dad was levels. Yeah, so big shout out to that. So Crystal Palace's academy is on another level. I mean, they've had Zaha come out, they've had Elise, obviously much later. They've had London, much later, and it's London, and it's South London.
London Academy,
London, South London,
underrated.
Put that together.
Underrated.
You get what you get. But go on.
So for me, that boy there, if they hold on to him in the name of selling Eze and selling the rest, and they're looking to build around that boy, it's going around Wharton, should I say? Not that boy, Wharton. It's going places. They are going places, and that's why I believe that 80 mil from Eze could do justification in terms of building the squad.
Yeah, unfortunately for them though, the apparent release clause for Eze is 65 million, and because Eze wants to go, it seems, is why teams like Arsenal, which we feel is in the lead based on the sources we've heard, but one reason why we believe is that everyone Arsenal has been linked with this season, bar Benjamin Sesko, they have bought, and that's been a long time that a club like that has done that. They were linked with Zubimendi, they bought him. They were linked with Damsgaard, they bought him. They were linked with what's his name? Who's the other person they bought? Kepa, they bought him. Kepa was the first signing. They were linked with
what about Madueke? Is he
Madueke, they bought him.
Sold it. But this Gyökeres is the one
they
I'm
were
not
linked
sure.
with Gyökeres. We already know they bought Gyökeres because the sporting president has said in the press that we're trying to work out the deal.
There's logistics. Yeah.
The logistics. Okay. They were linked, and they've been also linked with Eze, and it looks like they're going to buy him. And what they're saying is that because Eze wants to come, and you can't blame a team like Arsenal if the release clause is supposedly 63 million. Why wouldn't Arsenal want to renegotiate that fee when the player wants to come? Because once a player wants to come, you have room to negotiate the fee. Unless if they're doing a sport in who they're trying to, mess around here and there and prolong it. So we're not surprised nobody's bid for Eze right now because it looks clear that he only wants to go to one place. Same way why no one else has bid for Gyökeres because it looks clear he only wants to go one place. Same way why nobody else bid for Zubimendi because it was clear he wants to come to Arsenal. and the other
Yeah.
person being the Valencia defender, they're haggling over that fee because clearly he only wants to come to Arsenal. And when you're a big club like Arsenal, don't get into any bidding wars because when you get to bidding wars, you overpay. Just go for the players that want to come to you. Go for the players that want to come. Simple as, because if they want to come to you, they're going to do the job when they come. If it's a hard day for them, they're going to be like, at the end of the day, I want to be here. I'm going to get it done.
It's not going to be a case
be.
of guy, I want to leave in like a year's time.
Exactly. You don't need that.
We need to get rid of that attitude. That I want to leave attitude. Yeah.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
So in terms of that, so we've discussed that Arsenal song. United did a lot of shopping. We could say that, you know, they're coming back. They're coming back with a vengeance. The team I'm not so sure about, once again, is Manchester City. Yeah. Manchester City is still the possible winners of this league this coming year.
You got to respect their history.
You know what I mean? They're possibly, but then again, it's what do they show? It's what are they coming for? What is Guardiola actually after? Number one. And number two, the financial fair play. How is that going to affect them? Do you understand? Huh?
It would.
You don't think it would? Why?
Talk to us, Gabriel. Talk to us. What are you thinking?
I think because the signings they made, like they bought Reinders, they bought Aït-Nouri.
Yeah.
And
did they buy the right back?
Yeah, they bought Aït-Nouri. Yeah, they bought Aït-Nouri.
No, the right one from Inter.
Dumfries, no.
Oh no! I told you that was a wild rumor, man. If anyone's getting him, it would be Barcelona.
I'm happy to hear that because she stay a rumor. Let us stay a rumor, bro. But go on, Gabriel.
But yeah, they'll sell. I don't know who they're gonna sell, but they'll probably sell Grealish.
Yeah.
Oh no, Grealish was gone 2 years ago. He should have been. He's just waiting. It's because we can't just let him go on a free. Go on.
Hey, Grealish.
Yeah, they'll sell Grealish. Who else do you think? At least one more. Would they get rid of that Foden, or do you think they like him?
Did they activate Gundogan's
1 year? No, I think it's done. I think it's the same.
I think they've activated Gundogan's 1 year clause, right? So that they can sell him if they want. Because apparently Gundogan, Kovacic, and who's the other one?
Arabs. They're getting to the Arabs, isn't it? They're going to be getting Arabs. I can imagine.
Yeah. Most likely, or Gundogan finds a club in Germany if he wants to go to the World Cup next year, which he does. He's Germany's captain, isn't he? When he's playing.
Oh, he's the German captain now?
Yeah, Gundogan is Germany's captain when he's playing. But he's not been in the basketball squad, so they gave the captaincy to
that shows that Germans are actually opening their eyes a bit because Gundogan, is he Turkish?
Yeah, Turkish. Oh, they had to. Remember when all that mess with Özil happened? Gundogan decided to stay, and he's Turkish. So if he stays, behind the scenes, they would have had the words with themselves.
They would have needed to have a word because that was quite wrong. Somebody won you a World Cup and everything, and that's how you treat him. So it makes sense. Okay. Well, go
ahead, Gabriel. You haven't finished. So you're looking at City's outgoings can help them either buy more or balance their books for FFP.
Yeah.
But who would they sell? I'm trying to think of who they would sell because other than Grealish,
Haaland. Maybe they should sell Haaland.
No one wants to buy Haaland this summer. The only way anyone buys Haaland this summer is that they already spent stupid money. The reason why City signed Haaland on a 9-year contract without a buyout clause is so that they can dictate how much they want for him. There's no buyout clause in Haaland's new contract. And the reason why they got him to sign a contract is that he had a buyout clause in the last contract. So they've got rid of him.
But that 40 mil, like they got him on a pittance. Let's be real. City got Haaland accidentally. It was never supposed to be that easy, bro.
Well, his last agent did it that way because a player like Haaland, if you don't get him on a cheap buyout clause after a number of years being at a club, then you're going to struggle to move him on because he's going to cost anything upwards from 200 mil onwards. Remember, since Neymar going to Barcelona for 198 million, nobody wants to spend that kind of money anymore. And the reason why PSG would spend that money is that, as we know, they're a state-run club. The highest you're going to see people going for now is your 120s and most 150s. Right now in world football, apart from Isak costing 125 million to an English club this summer, you're not going to get anyone going that high. Because if Barcelona wanted to buy Isak, I guarantee you they'll get him for between
150.
85 to 90.
You think so?
Yeah, because they're overseas club. If say Barcelona had the money, they would get him for 90 million pounds because based on
The
market
change
value,
over.
he's never won a league. He only has a League Cup to his name. He didn't win anything at Real Sociedad. He's never been top goal scorer in any of the leagues he's been in. He doesn't have the CV to get those numbers up. The reason why he will cost an English club 120 or 125 is because it's between English clubs.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why Harry Kane went to Bayern Munich for 100 million pounds, including add-ons. Remember, they bought him for about 80 million. The add-ons is what took it up to 100 million. And obviously, they're not going to get Tottenham won't get those add-ons because I'm predicting that Bayern Munich are never going to win the Champions League with Harry Kane there. Not because I think Harry Kane's the problem, but because I think the level of competition in France with PSG, in Spain, the fact that Barca may come again this year, Real may come in this year or 2 years' time, and then the English clubs is that it's too much for Bayern to jump over. And then you've got the Italian clubs who are on their day over 2 legs, probably stronger than the Bayern. Like an Inter, if they come again, could knock out a Bayern over 2 legs because of defensive. If Juve come again, which I don't think they will this year, but just say they come again.
Inter.
No, Juve. Let's say Juve come again. They could knock out Bayern in 2 years' time.
That's my team. I'm suffering Juventus right now.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see Juve coming this year, but they could come again, let's say in 2 years' time, because they're the biggest Italian club. Say they get some of the youngsters. Like, they've got that Turkish guy, Yildiz.
He's the world beater.
He's a problem.
He's a real world beater. And the Conceição on the other side.
There you go.
But then when I look in the middle, it's pants. When I look in the middle, when I look at the back, it's a joke. All this Federico Gatti, all this, it's not good enough.
Didn't you sign Sancho?
We signed Sancho.
I don't know, but I was seeing links like they was ready
that's a sign of going forward.
Yeah, and as much as Sancho is not doing everything, the truth is that getting Sancho bolsters your squad because you're not signing Sancho to start. You're signing Sancho to help the squad.
But Sancho wants to come and start.
Oh,
he's not going there not to start.
Good. It's a World Cup year.
He's 5, and he's already looked like he's been around forever. Like, what's going on with Sancho out here?
Well, just a quick one on Sancho. He went to Dortmund in 2024, January, right?
At the age of 18, 17.
No, not the first time he went to Dortmund, the second time.
The second time.
Yeah. And he helps Dortmund go to the Champions League final and plays the Champions League final against Real. He does very well at Dortmund for those 4 or 5 months. But Dortmund don't deem his market value enough to buy him. Why? Because they had a Gittins. They had Adeyemi.
Who's the real deal?
And they had so they're looking at it as like, we will buy you, but we're going to cut your salary really low. And Sancho says, no, thank you. Chelsea then picks him up, knowing that they're going to share his salary, knowing that he will help the dressing room because he's a Londoner, so he'll behave himself and he wants to be in London. And they put an option and an obligation to buy. They're willing to pay the fee if they don't buy him. So that's how they got him out of Man United. Guess what? Summer comes, Sancho wants to say, they say, no, it's okay, Sancho. We don't want you. We're going to get Gittins. You can go.
Yeah.
And they paid the fee to not have to keep Sancho. So it was a win-win for Chelsea, win-win for United. They got him out the door. So Juve is trying to buy him on the cheap as much as they can. And United are probably going to be ready to sell on the cheap this summer rather than last summer.
Before it's too late.
Because it's too late now. Before it's too late.
They've already messed him up.
Keep him in the squad, he's not going to be happy. He's going to be training either on his own or with the youngsters. And you want your youngsters to be ready to be called up on at any time. You don't want Sancho around. You also
look at this. Look at this. Yeah, all 3 of them. You've got Rashford, you've got Sancho, and you've got Anthony. All 3.
And Garnacho.
Garnacho's 50-50 to me.
Whether he's good or not, they've got these players in their squad, and it
no. I mean, I don't think he will get rid of Garnacho.
They're shopping him around.
He will.
He will, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. This manager.
That's why he's got Mbeumo. There's no space for Garnacho.
Has he bought Mbeumo?
They've got Mbeumo.
From yesterday.
Yeah.
No. No. Where was that?
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh
Yeah,
God. Okay.
Arsenal's facing Mbuemo,
Rashford,
Fernandes,
Barcelona.
and Cunha first day of the season at Old Trafford.
That's our
That
first
game
game.
looks a lot different now.
You know, that sounds good. If we can get it out the way quickly
Yeah.
before they start to gel.
Yeah.
Let's quickly take a stumping so they know what level they need to be on. But
I
then
agree.
we never start well. We
Got
never
one.
start well. But maybe this is our
I
chance.
think this year they got no choice but to start well if they
We
want to
have
win
to
the league.
start well
Yeah.
this year.
Because
Because if
they're
United
playing,
beat you, it's not a good look for your season, bro. It's not a good look for your season at all.
especially this current United.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not. But no, that's okay. You know what? This challenge is good. They will bring United back to the heights they need to be at.
Excellent.
These
Sorry, guys.
signings,
Just gotta give some notices. Can see those who are watching on YouTube. You're welcome to Football Talk with myself, Francis, and Gabriel. Can see you guys been watching for a while, so please share this link. Invite others to come on and watch as well. We do know it's a Monday morning, but some people are working from home. Some kids are already on holidays, so
summer
get them to come
holiday.
and watch. Please carry
Yeah,
on, guys.
school is off, thank God.
Mhm.
If there's a break. But yes, I believe United could be on the verge. We'll give it till Christmas. I feel we'll give it to Christmas to see what because the manager's questionable to me.
You
He's
saw the
questionable to me.
game, right? They weren't happy.
Huh?
I said you saw the preseason game, right?
Yeah.
Not happy.
They're not. It's like I don't know if he's the guy, but I'm not trying to shut him down because this United team is not the team. So you've got like
He
I'm
needs
giving him
another
like
two windows.
yeah, I'm giving that's I was about to touch. Yeah, he needs to do his clear up, sign his own, then we can say, yeah, is this manager good or not? Because he showed last year he could beat City, he could be Liverpool, he could be anybody he wants to. It's just that United team can then lose to Ipswich.
Yeah, but
So it's
he needs
yeah.
to work with what you've got as well. Because
Huh?
I said you need to learn to work with what he's got.
This is the issue with management of today. I've told Olu last week, I said, why are there players in the academy? Why are players in your academy for them? If all you're
You know
seeing
what?
is
I've got an
32.
answer for you. So for the top clubs, and it's why Chelsea have done it for years. And we can
Yeah.
now see with, especially this summer, when Chelsea have sold Madueke for 52 million, when Chelsea
Yeah,
are demanding high money for
high
Jackson,
money for their players.
you
Yeah.
can see why they do what they do.
They want big money for Jackson.
They want big money. But let me land. So
Yeah, go
what
on.
they're doing with their academy products, they are making them that products, people that they can sell, or if they're a high level like Mount, will promote you to the team. So right now in the academy, they don't feel there's anyone in the academy that can come straight into their team. You even take an Arsenal and a Man City, for example. Arsenal, Lewis Skelly only comes in because all the left backs that were ahead of him were injured. But not only does he come in, he does as well, if
Yeah.
not better than them.
Yeah.
You get to
But
keep your place now. Same thing with
this is
Nwaneri. You get your
Mhm.
place because Saka's injured. Saka's back now. Now Saka's at a certain level, especially because he's at the top of the pitch where we have to play him ahead of you. Odegaard's not playing so well, but he's captain of the club. And not because of his confidence, but to protect you, we're not going to throw you straight into that creative role when we desperately need goals, desperately need a performance where the captain of the club is there. Let's give him a chance so that when he doesn't perform and we bring you to replace him this season, we can be like, hey, we gave you a chance when we
Gave you
needed to get into the Champions
yeah,
League final, when we needed to win the league. You didn't come through. This young
yeah.
boy, he's just signed a new contract. We've told him the moment he's ready, the moment he's playing better than you or others, we're playing him. You're going to have to sit down and let this boy cook because he's cooking right now. So that's why they don't play you in one areas. They did the same thing to Foden. We know Foden's not the top, but he was made to wait for years till he was cooking, and then they played him. So this is what they're doing because these days, unlike back in the days for United with the golden generation of players, they don't have time to wait to see if these boys can make it. You know, Arteta said it. He told you to Obi, stay. You'll get your chance, but I'm not going to guarantee you in your contract you'll get your chance. But
Yeah.
stay, you'll get your chance. He goes off now. Look at what happens to him. A new manager comes in. He's now riding bench. The last game of the season, he didn't even make the bench,
So
So
what you would say is
yeah,
academy players are just business players.
for,
That's what
for,
you're
for
saying.
some clubs, they are just business players. Take example for Arsenal, Max Dowman. He's been spoke about so much. He's 15 going on 16. He can't
Yeah.
expect to be in matchday squads this year unless there's injuries. But the fact
Mm.
that he's come on the preseason tour for about 2 weeks, he's
Yeah.
going to get a chance to prove to this manager if there's injuries or if you're about it, can I put you in? Because guess who's ahead of Max Dowman? Nwaneri is ahead of Max Dowman.
Yeah.
Odegaard is ahead of Max Dowman. If Eze comes in as the head of Max Dowman. Saka's ahead of Max Dowman because Max Dowman's left-footed in case they want to put him on the right side of the wing. He's not good enough to play a central striker role. He's not both-footed enough to come and give Martinelli competition and Eze competition. He can only play either Odegaard's position or as a right winger because he's left-footed. So he's been given his chance on this
You know,
Asian tour to show
that
me
is
what he
what
can
is
do.
staying my head in as a right winger because you're left footed. This is
But
what
listen,
the left
it's
footer
it's
for, bro.
it's why what's his name? If you think about it, as good as Miles Lewis Kelly did, should we have bought a Zubimendi?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yes.
Zubimendi's good enough, and don't get me wrong, I'll take him in our squad. But we've also bought Damsgaard because when
Yeah.
Zubimendi needs a rest, it's not going to be Lewis Kelly that
Hey,
plays there.
out of all
It's
of
going
them,
to be
is that
Damsgaard.
Damsgaard? It's Damsgaard for me. I told Gabriel. Out of all of them, it's Damsgaard for me, bro.
No God.
Is it Nogard or Dam? It's
Sorry,
Nogard.
Nogard. I keep saying
Nogard,
Damsgaard.
yeah.
Nogard.
It's
Sorry,
him for
Nogard.
me. I watched him last year. I watched him. Like that guy is a wall. Is a brick wall. Underrated. I'm even surprised to be hearing his name in Arsenal. I was like, what? What do you mean? So Arteta has eyes. I don't think that's Arteta's eyes, bro. That's
Listen,
definitely one of them.
that's
Yeah? It's not his eyes, is it?
It's
It's
better.
got to be one of the person in the back, bro. Because
Yeah.
to pick out that kind of a player.
It's probably Bertrand because
Bertrand.
Yeah.
before Arsenal got Bertrand, there were no rumors we were getting him.
Yeah.
Because remember,
No,
we
no,
took
no,
our
no. He
time
did
before
well.
we decided to get somebody. We've known
Because
that
for
Eddie
many
was going to
years,
leave since October 2024. We only hear that we're signing Bertrand in February 2025. So that tells you that they did their research.
they did their thing. For many years, I've always questioned why managers felt the need to be looking abroad for players to make their team. And then we will buy half these players. They'll come to the English league and they're pants. They're rubbish. They're like, for instance, somebody like Vieira should never step in this league. I don't understand it. That
Can you
Fabio
believe that
Vieira
at the time we bought Fabio Vieira, the same year
is
Paris
nonsense. Just look
Saint-Germain
at
bought
his legs,
Vitinha?
bro. His legs can't even
Listen.
kick anything,
The
bro. What
year
is
we
this?
bought Vieira, Paris Saint-Germain bought Vitinha. That's all you need to know.
Do you see? So we took the wrong one, basically.
Yep.
We bought the wrong one.
Yeah,
But I did say, even Vitinha, I told you, man, it's a Caicedo that will take him. I've said it, bro. Forget all this tiki-taka. Them man there, you can't do it, but Caicedo will deal with you, fam. That's why, if we want to get to that stage, I've said it anyway, we need one. We need one. Because when you get to the semis and the quarters, this man will take you out, bro.
Yeah.
They will take you out. All your passing game will be done. By the time you get 2 elbows, you're done, fam. You don't even know where to pass no more.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not go into that. Norgard, like I said, I'm very impressed as a football fan, as a general knowledge man of football. Someone like him, underrated. He's like your Fletchers. He's like your who can I say, your John O'Shea's. You know those players that will win you the league silent.
Hey, listen. That's why before we can give him them comparisons, he needs to be part
Let's
of a league
see.
winning team.
Yes, this is it.
Because if
This
he's
is
not
it.
part of a league winning team, he'll just be another player.
But I'd rather see him on my second team than Vieira.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him in my second team than the Jorginho. Do you understand what I mean? This shows us that yes, something's finally happening. Somebody's got a brain in the back room
Listen,
there.
it's win one of the big trophies or bust for Arteta's future. He wins a League Cup or FA Cup. It may buy him
Half a
the rest of
season.
the season.
Yeah,
It may
yeah.
buy him the rest of the season. But if you're not second or first or like within 2 or 3 points come November, December times, then
Mm.
I won't be surprised if Bertra is turning around saying, "Listen, I bought you all these players. You already
Yeah.
have a philosophy here. I'm gonna take you out and bring the next guy in." I'm not surprised
Yeah.
because Bertra's job is on the line if he's brought all these players in.
But is
Arteta's
he
job is
not?
on the
It's his
line.
first season, isn't it, Bertrand?
Yeah.
Yeah, but his job is still on the line because
Oh yeah,
He spent
he's
so
you have
much
to
spending
give him
money.
the
dough.
green light. They give him the green
He
light to
gave you the green
explode,
Spent
light.
innit?
so much
So
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got so much money. This is that everyone's under pressure. Like the club's owners are under pressure. If Arsenal don't deliver a big trophy next year, the club's owners are under pressure. You'll see rumors of someone wanting to come and buy Arsenal, and
Yeah.
then they're under pressure. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
if
Definitely.
Bertrand doesn't sack Arteta, and Arteta's like lots of points off the title race, and they're hanging by a thread in the Champions League, they're out the League Cup,
We've
then
lost a
and
lot
he's
of.
not and then
We've
and then he's not
yeah.
sacked or he's not gone in to have a
No,
meeting.
I'm being real, you know.
Yeah,
Arteta, if he doesn't do anything, you better sack him by Christmas. By Christmas,
this is
bro.
what I'm saying. This is why I
He
said
needs
that
to be
Bertrand will be
gone.
under
I'm
pressure.
sick of it, man.
The
I'm sick.
person who will
Like,
be making the decision or requesting he should be sacked will be Bertrand. Bertrand is his boss,
mm,
and the
mm.
boss of Bertrand are the owners. So this is why I'm saying they're all under pressure. This is why you're seeing the significant investment in squad. This is why they're not selling Kiwior straight away yet. They're not selling Trossard straight away yet. Because God forbid any of those guys they brought in get injured. You're going to need the backups of the backups to step up.
Yeah. So there's a question. Any idea on Liverpool? What's
Yeah,
going on there?
Liverpool is what it is. They start as the favourites, don't they? I mean, they've leveled up. They've not lost anyone apart from Trent. They've kept Robertson, though people thought Robertson
No,
was
they
going to
haven't. They
go.
got rid of Robertson.
Who's he
To
gone to?
Celtic.
He's going in Atletico now.
He's definitely going.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
join Atletico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted
But
him
they
back.
bought that
Is
Kirkes.
Simicast still
They
there?
bought
They've got
Kirkes.
Gerkes already. They've got
But
Gerkes.
is Simicast still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's a backup.
that makes
Backup
sense. You
dancer.
you can't keep three left backs in your squad, so
Yeah.
somebody's
But
going.
they do wanna. I think they put in a bid for what's Gay, the one at Crystal Palace.
Oh, no,
Because
that's their main target.
Konate might go Real Madrid. So
Yeah.
they need to make sure they have that sense.
Gale is a good option. And they sold Cancer, you know. That's mad. They sold Cancer already?
Yeah.
But
Because
that was for like
they
40
didn't
mil
know.
or so.
Yeah.
But to be honest, they did well. That's good business, that's really good business. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I
I'm
think
looking at Liverpool. I think they had their time.
you think.
I think they had their time. I think the manager got away with it last year. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
He got away with it. He came in, he did his thing. We were waiting for that Klopp effect. He's gone unbeaten in 10 games. Do you understand? We were still thinking, there's gonna be a baba. He's already won the league by 10 games. Like, it's getting done, innit? So, but then I think that was last year. This year, everyone's onto you, mate. They're onto you like a rash.
But he's made the team stronger. And he's
How?
already got rid of deadweight. How?
Who did he strengthen? Actually, you're right. The right
He bought
back.
Wirtz, then he bought Ekitike. Then he
Has he
bought
got Ekitike now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they got, because obviously they told Newcastle was either we take Isak or we take
we get Ekitike.
Yeah.
So they might, you know what? Would that leave Isak on the open door for us then?
No, because we're going to get this Gyökeres because we didn't want to wait.
But Gabriel, listen to this. I think, just like with Zubimendi, if Isak doesn't go to Liverpool this year, and obviously Liverpool are getting Ekitike. Now, we know Liverpool, historically, they can get an Ekitike and still go for an Isak, even the same window or next year or January. Liverpool shown they can do that. City have shown they can do that. The bigger clubs like your Reals, Barca, they've shown they can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, if Arsenal, and we know they're going to get Gyökeres, I'm saying, I know I'm looking too far ahead, but I'm saying to Arsenal, if you want to show yourself to be at the top table, knowing that you don't have to pay all the money for Isak this year, that even if you sign him in summer or January, you can part pay it. Why
Yeah.
not just show up and do that, whether next summer or or be on the phone to Isak right now and say, Isak, listen, I know Liverpool want you, but you know who you used to support. You know that number 14 shirt is also free for you when you come.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Wait till
we don't
next
have
year
we don't
to
have
come through.
what I don't think
Yeah.
we have what they have because we don't have we don't have rich owners like the Chelsea and the City. So you can't just say even this transfer window, I think because we're spending so much now, we're not gonna spend in January. We're not gonna spend that much next window. So I feel like unless Isaac, obviously what Gyökeres is doing and the other players are doing, if they make it clear that he wants to come Arsenal, then we can negotiate. But if he doesn't, I don't think they'll do anything.
I think you're right. I'm just speaking as someone who's ambitious.
Yeah.
And this is what I say to many people many times. Arsenal's owners so far have not shown the ambitions of an Abramovich,
Yeah.
Glazer back in the day.
But then we
City
can't.
owners.
We don't have the money for that.
That money doesn't long enough. It's not long enough.
I'm not saying about the can't. I'm just saying about the facts. They've not shown themselves to be that ambitious. And if they haven't, you can't then ask them to come up against legacy clubs like Liverpool. City are turning into a legacy club. I know United is not on our table and our rival at the moment, but they still remain a legacy club.
Oh no!
It's why they can get the players they can get.
United are United.
They're no legacy club.
No team in this league can chat to United, but everybody knows this. What Ferguson
apart
done?
Apart from Liverpool.
No, not even Liverpool.
Oh, we have a
honest
Liverpool fan on, by the way, so he can speak.
Yeah, but I respect Liverpool 100%. He knows, like you don't know me, but I'm 100%. But you can't touch United at the moment. Still,
as far as the Premier League years, as far as even from before, they're still there.
Do you know what I mean? They're just the one underachieving. When you look at United, you say underachieving at the moment.
Yeah,
you won't say United is a dead club. You just be like, United are just not United right now. Would they ever come back to United?
We don't know.
That we know? We don't know.
I think they will, because I don't think any other team could get Cunha and Mbeumo while finishing 16th.
Finishing 16th and you're getting Cunha, brother.
No other team can do that.
How do you get Cunha and you finish 16th in the table? You have to be United, bro.
Yeah.
You have to be United to get players like that.
But then on the flip side, before I bring Tony in,
yes, we've got to introduce Tony. You know, it's just there.
We'll introduce Tony in a second.
Yeah.
On the flip side, the reason they've got an Mbeumo and a Cunha is because of where they are.
Yeah.
If they were in a better position, let's be straight.
They would have
coming in for who we're coming.
They would have got a good player.
They're coming in for Gyökeres.
They probably would have taken Gyökeres from us.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that manager easily. Gyökeres belongs to him.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even mind.
We're actually hearing one of the reasons why we were able to attract a Gyökeres is that someone's found a picture of him as a 10-year-old with an Arsenal kit on.
With an Arsenal top.
Like they did with Zinchenko.
Yeah, you see it.
But anyway, let's introduce on his first time on Football Talk, Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony's on with us. How you doing, Tony? You're welcome.
Tony. Come on. Welcome.
Yeah, so first of all, honored to be here. Man United. So there's a lot of talk at the end of the season who's the biggest club in England and whatnot. And I think there's the definitions of how you define big, right? So if you talk about more successful, when you go at trophy for trophy, it's Liverpool, end of.
It's Liverpool.
But when you talk about biggest, now you're talking about what they bring financially. Even in the 15th, 16th place, wherever they are, they're still bringing in money.
They're still Man United.
And as much as I'd like to say otherwise, but the fact speaks for themselves. They are.
Yeah.
In 1992, when they switched to from the old First Division to the Premiership, and that was around the time when I think Ferguson got his first trophy. And Man United then went onto the stock exchange. Liverpool were still operating under David Moyes, under that whole family. So we didn't move with the times, basically. And the Premiership money came in, and Man United, as they dominated the Premiership, their fan base grew even more.
20 years straight, for goodness sakes.
So you're looking at, you can't take away what they are. Yes, you can banter and say, but they're not a small club. They are not. In terms of Cunha and Mbeumo, I feel if, say, Liverpool or if City
Yeah.
If they wanted to go in for, because players want to play for the Champions League, right? I remember when Liverpool got Suarez, it ain't because Liverpool went in and got it, because it's just that we were in
Nobody did that.
Europa.
Arsenal took the mick. And then
But even before that, it's like when we got Suarez with Andy Carroll, that's how when Torres left. Now the reason we got him was because Tottenham looked at him, thought it was too small. Man United looked at him, weren't interested. So all the big Chelsea, all the teams that were in the Champions League,
They didn't want him. Yeah.
That's why. That's the reason we got, and the same thing with Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, when Man United got him, he went on record as saying he doesn't want to play in Europa League. When no one else in the Champions League position came in for
he gave
Fernandes,
in.
Obviously he's going to go put the next rung down, and that time was Man United. I think the same speaks of Mbeumo and Cunha. If like the teams that's in the Champions League position came in for them heavy.
No, but Mbeumo did say from the start he wanted United.
Mbeumo is a United fan. That's the only difference for Mbeumo's situation.
Yeah,
he was always the same as Rice for Arsenal. Rice could have gone to City. He could have gone to Real Madrid. He said no. He's an Arsenal fan, and that's where he was to end up in, full stop. Yeah. But continue, sir. Like you're making points.
So that's it. I feel it would be like a very interesting situation. I know I smiling because Francis, because last week when Pat Shep sent me the latest, which was last week's podcast, and it was your take on Chelsea. And I was smiling. And I was like, I don't agree 100%. So here's the thing. Let's not. Let's not cook this, right?
Yeah.
First of all, respect to Ted Boehly, because I remember when he came in, I was like, what's this guy doing? 8-year contract. This guy's mad, bro. But he saw something that the rest of the division didn't see. It's like the players been out for like 2 years, bro. You got literally no say. So he was signing them up on 8-year contract. And the thing about he literally flips them like people are flipping houses. I mean, and he gets good money.
Business.
That's why he had to
spend from Chelsea. And you know what? You look at that and you think, okay, and they did really well to beat PSG. Do not look. We can't take that. They smashed it. But here's the thing I would say about this. Yeah. I think Chelsea's the challenge for me is if they can replicate that and also either win the league or big ass, even get second in the league, right? Or even get to the finals, semi-finals, or champions. I'll tell you why, because it's one thing playing PSG when they've come at the end of their season, right? Yeah, you could turn around and say, yes, Chelsea also had a long season, but Chelsea's season was up and down, up and down, up and down. And towards just about going to the Champions League position.
The highest league.
In this World Club tournament, they went and got João Pedro from Brighton. It's mad thing where you can buy a player in the middle of a tournament is mad. And it kind of reminds me when Napoli, you guys beat Napoli in the in the first half of the Champions League. They didn't have can't pronounce Kvaratskhelia, whatever his name is, that Georgian.
Kvaratskhelia,
that signing there elevated. It gave them a serious bounce, and it gave them so much confidence in the team. It congealed. So that second half, when they came out, they played all the other teams. Pap. So listen. I feel Chelsea that there's great partnership between João Pedro and Cole Palmer, but the proof of the pudding for me is how they do, because when you're now playing Champions League, then you're playing
Premier League,
and then they've got a deep squad. Then you got them Carabao Cups, and then you got the FA Cup. Yeah. It's long. So for me, let me hold fire. Let me see how they do that in this
how
season.
They do. Yeah. I did say that manager, I'm not sure. He's won trophies now. To his defense, as much as we want to say about him, he's won like 3 trophies in 2 years. Maresca. Even with that Chelsea team trying to work it out, he's gone and won the Conference League, for goodness. And he's come and won this FIFA Club World Cup. So I think he's good enough to say he's done, because his football doesn't suit Chelsea. I will say that hands down. He doesn't. He's won the trophies, but you could say that's Ted Boylan. Ted Boylan's business structure has won these trophies.
Yeah.
That business structure they put in Chelsea has come through, but that Maresca manager is no Guardiola. It's gonna take years.
He was Pep's number 2, right? He was Pep's number 2, just like Arteta at one
Same
point.
as Arteta. There will always be backup dancers, unfortunately. Unless you come up with your own mindset, you will be a backup dancer because nobody's gonna do it like Guardiola can.
Yeah.
You know, look, Enrique couldn't do it like Guardiola can. He's had to change it up. He's had to add pace and power and skill to it. And that's what Guardiola might not be able to match up to when he plays them. Because they could play the same ball as you, but now they got bullies in there.
Yeah.
And them bullies will outdo yours any day. When you look at that defender next to Marquinhos, he's a monster, bro.
You know what's amazing for me when I see football, it's about being in the right place at the right time. Because if you see, many people say like the best midfielder in that whole Champions League last year was Vitinha, but yet Vitinha was in Wolves, right? And no one, he was like,
no one knows
so he hasn't changed that much. It's just that the system and the players around him,
are different.
Freedom. Yeah. I was like, bro, man. So
and look like I said it. Vitinha was enjoying himself all last season.
Yeah.
And I said he hasn't faced a midfielder yet. I promise you. I said it. I watched his games. I watched it in the quarters and against Arsenal. You're playing against Partey. You ain't played a midfielder yet. A midfielder that's coming for you. He's coming for you. He's not playing ball, bro. He doesn't like what you're doing, and he's coming for your legs. That was Caicedo, bro.
Caicedo. You're a big
because
fan,
when I watched Vitinha, I saw Vitinha in right back. I said,
I just need Real Madrid to come and take Caicedo off Chelsea's hands.
No.
I just need it. Just come and take him. Come and take him.
Please.
Hurry up.
Yeah, but if they do that, give us Tchouaméni. I will take Tchouaméni, bro.
As good as Tchouaméni is, he's not a destroyer like Caicedo.
Yeah. Caicedo is born to do it. Caicedo was born to do it. When he was born, they say you're going to destroy, bro. They told that guy you're going to destroy. You could see it in his face.
Don't get me wrong. Tchouaméni's a destroyer, but he's not a destroyer like them. That's why if you look at it when Kante came and played in the Euros last year for France, I think who was injured? Was Tchouaméni injured?
Camavinga was non-existent then. Yeah, he was out for a while.
Tchouaméni was injured for last year's tournament, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So
plus, he wasn't getting a game. He wasn't getting a game at Real Madrid, so he wasn't.
No. He was injured.
Okay.
Because he got a game all the way up to the final against Dortmund in the final. Something happened anyway. Tchouaméni was either injured or something happened. And the point I'm trying to make is that before Tchouaméni came on the scene, you had Kante and Pogba.
Yeah.
Who now sat. But before it was Kante and Pogba, you had Kante, Pogba, and Blaise Matuidi. And Matuidi and Kante, they were like double pivots. And that's why you see Kante go, Matuidi stays. Matuidi goes, Kante stays.
Yeah.
Now, when it became that Pogba was going and Kante stays,
because
they changed Kante's game in Chelsea at that time, France couldn't get fully over the line. It was hard.
Was hard.
I don't know if Kante is going to make the squad for the World Cup next year.
But they won the World Cup after that.
How old is he? How old is Kante?
33.
Yeah, 33, whatever. But here's the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is
32. Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is that Tchouaméni next to Kante can work if Tchouaméni just keeps going, right?
Yeah.
But the reason they won't do that is that, like you're talking about systems, Francis and Tony, when players have been playing a certain way for so long in modern football, you can't just switch them up and expect them to do something.
But also remember,
Tchouaméni's not going to start for France if they have Camavinga. I still think Camavinga is better than Tchouaméni.
Yeah.
And I think
a lot of people say that. But the reason why your Tchouaméni is starting above Camavinga is that in the games or the way that Real have wanted to play, unless Alonso changes it up,
you need a destroyer.
Not shined unless he's played in that Miles Lewis Skelly role, where he's playing as left back and he can step in.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, let's be honest, Real Madrid cannot be Real Madrid without Makalele. And they have struggled to be Real Madrid again since Makalele. Yes, Casemiro came close. Casemiro came close. He got them
And he
4
did the job.
Champions League.
Did the job.
He did the job. But Tchouaméni is the next person that can fit that role.
Exactly.
Camavinga cannot. He's a bowler.
Or they can just buy Caicedo and save everyone.
Then we're all in trouble.
Yeah, they get Caicedo, we're in trouble again. Yeah.
I don't know. So I feel like that team is so ill balanced, that Real Madrid side. Because there's when you look at Barcelona, it's so, I call it organic. I mean,
they just flow. They just flow. They can bring anybody.
They've got the best defenders, but oh my gosh,
they don't have the defense anymore, though. They don't.
They don't. But it's you know what? It's
they do. They have the defense.
No, sorry, Tony, I'll let you go. Just to answer what Gable said, they have defenders who can defend in principle as standalone. Koundé can defend, Araujo can defend, Inigo can defend, all of them. But they don't have a system that works well for their defense.
That's why
because
they're not
the way
in any
they play, they
defense.
get exposed so much. And no matter how good your defenders are, if you expose your defenders so much, they're gonna concede goals, no matter how good they are. So
they couldn't be Inter Milan simply because of lack of defense.
And the attack prowess is unbelievable. you know, you see the match that game. That was the game last season, Inter and Barcelona.
That was a game.
That was a game.
I was like, come on, bro, what's going on here?
Yeah. And that's how you saw how good Lautaro really is.
Lautaro is a baller.
In that game, I saw how good that boy really was, bro.
I was like, man, bro. And then that brother come off the bench at the sub, and that time,
Fratesi.
The thing is, if Barcelona had a defense, a defense that's more solidified, right?
Yeah.
They would have won, because they got problems scoring. But like you said, you got chances if you get in behind them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you yourself have to try and keep quiet at the back, because there's Pedri. Lamar.
Don't forget, Gavi's coming back.
Even Dani Olmo. He's not even started fully.
And they got Gavi coming back. Fermin Lopez. It's silly.
Yeah.
Bro.
They do come in numbers at Barca once.
I don't care. They have the best player in the world on their team.
Who, Barca?
Yeah.
Who, Yamal?
No, Rafinha. I think.
Oh. Yeah, Rafinha.
I think he's the best player in the world, and I think
you know what, he took that step when he went to Barca. You know, he actually not just went to Barca, he actually took those levels up. You know, like Super Saiyan. You know them when you press the button.
But guys, as we're talking about Rafinha,
he pressed the button, bro.
Guys, as we're talking about Rafinha, I'll agree with you, Gabe, from game week 1 to game week 38. I think Rafinha has been the best. Dembele had January 2025 to the end,
because PSG weren't even good at the start of the year.
But if you're looking from game week 1 to game
Dembele did his thing. Let's hands down Dembele.
He did his thing from January onwards. Yamal obviously has done his thing all season.
That coincided with Kvaratskhelia joining PSG.
Which surprised me, by the way. I rated Kvaratskhelia before he came to PSG.
Yeah,
I didn't know
he could
have so much motivation. Motivation is the word I use. I didn't doubt he can do all that stuff, because he's done all that stuff before. He's done it in the Champions League before. He did it with Napoli.
It was 2 players. Yes, they both signed. It's Kvaratskhelia and somebody else. They signed in.
And
January.
Doué.
Doué was there from the start.
But then Doué's good form came from January as well.
Kvaratskhelia walked them all up.
Yeah,
it was from when they beat Man City in the Champions League. That's when they woke up.
Yeah, he took them all big, and that shows you how big that player is. You know, Kvaratskhelia. He's one of them legendary status. Modric.
He's got one more move in him. Let's see where he goes. He's got one more move in him. Let's see where he goes.
What's he, 25? Is he 25?
Yeah.
But what move are you gonna do when you just won Champions League? Easy?
But that's why I say he's got one move in.
Real Madrid is always everyone's destination.
Exactly.
Though,
if PSG don't win the Champions League next year, you will see in the summer, and their players have good World Cups.
Yeah,
they're not gonna come and tap their
because that
up.
boy he's actually shown himself not just in the second half of Champions League. He now put himself in front of the world in that. He's a real baller, you know.
Look,
He's put
you know
himself
what?
there.
Before I thought this guy is just he's a baller, but he's a bit like there's you could bully him off the ball. I thought
Nah, you
I saw
can't
the
bully
way
him off the ball.
I
He's
saw
not that
PSG
guy.
was like they were proper getting stuck. I said, listen, when they came to
Yeah.
Anfield, I said, what's going on here, bruv? I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Right,
yeah. The
wow,
boy is
this
good,
is a
man. The boy
problem.
is good.
This
The boy is
team
good,
is
man.
a problem." So they dealt with Liverpool, dealt with Man City, dealt with
Yeah.
Arsenal. That,
Oh, yeah.
I said, hey, dealt with Inter. I said,
Yeah.
Now, listen
That's
up,
why
listen up, yeah.
That's why I think Chelsea played
Hakimi,
them at the
right?
right time when they
Hakimi,
were
right?
spent at the end of a long season. That's
Yeah.
now,
You feel like
know,
you feel Chelsea just had the better of them on the weaker legs. You think that's what it was?
yes,
No,
100%.
no.
Yeah.
I think like a
I want to see
boxing
them play
match.
again in the Champions League in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah,
be great.
that's a good
I feel
shout, Tony. That's a
Yeah.
good shout.
that-
And also,
that's
Yeah.
what I want to see.
and also, like we said last week, like a boxing match, styles
Hmm?
make fights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There are
100%.
Maybe
certain
Chelsea
people
just
with
have that style
they had a
better.
style
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Because you know
And the
what?
reason
Everyone was
why
thinking that
Arsenal
Maguire will
had
be.
better XG against PSG is that Arsenal's style, if Arsenal had all their players fit, we
Yeah.
had a better chance of knocking them out because our style was made for them.
Our style, our football
Yeah.
still will deal with them, but we need the right player.
You need the right
Yeah.
players.
As soon,
We didn't
Can I
have
ask a
enough.
question?
To have Saka alone, who they crowded out, is not enough. It's
Yeah,
not
go
So
on,
enough.
can I ask
Tony.
this question? So
Yeah.
if you've got, supposing now, right, you lot play PSG again now in this knockout phase, right? So
Yeah.
past that group stage, yeah, and you got all your careers, all
Oh
your
yeah,
players.
yeah,
That,
easy,
Nah, I
easy.
still don't think we're low. I personally still don't think we're ready. You know why?
The reason gone.
Let me say for what I've seen in that team is nearly complete. That PSG team
Yeah,
is
I agree.
nearly
I
complete. There's
agree.
something missing.
I also think because they've now won the Champions League,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
have a better belief.
Yeah.
I think
No,
because
but
they
Chelsea, what Chelsea done to them
I don't
has
think so.
actually recalibrated something. Let me not lie to you. Because when you are on the road to ecstasy and you thought you had reached it, and there's one nemesis that wakes you up, bro. Because now you need to know that nemesis there, anytime they play you, they're not coming to lose you.
Nah, I think
How
we
are
beat
you
PSG
going to
with this
now
team.
conquer Chelsea now? If Chelsea is going to be your nemesis, same way Mourinho was Arsenal's nemesis for 15 years, how do you intend to conquer that nemesis? They're going to play the same way. They're going to shut you down the same way every single time. That
again,
middle, go on.
go
so
ahead,
again,
Gabriel,
I
you're
hear
up.
you, Francis.
Yeah.
I feel it's almost as I remember when we got a 1-0 win at PSG, right? Harvey Elliott scored in almost like the last minute, and it was a run against. It was a run against form, basically. Like they were dominant, right? And the thing is this: they went back to the change room and said, "Now, don't worry, take Donnarumma. Don't worry, we'll beat them at Anfield." I feel that Chelsea played them. Most of the players had gone on holiday in their minds, right? They won the Champions League. This is the thing. Listen, they've had the Messis, they've had the Mbappe's, Neymar's, all that. All them big boys couldn't do nothing because they were egotistical and ego-driven. But this is a team that's formed, that plays together, a bond, camaraderie.
You saw that.
After a long season, that's it. Okay, cool. We played Chelsea. They beat us, fair and square. We lost our heads, whatever. Come, let us play them again. This is all their thing. Let us play them. But they want to point.
That we would deal with them. We would
season,
deal with them.
especially when England has the 4 competitions. England's got the Prem, and we've got a big squad. They'll freshen up a bit, but nonetheless, it takes its toll. It takes.
You
its
know
toll.
what?
So
on what you said there, like thinking about football in a big way, they were not ready for Cole Palmer. PSG were not ready for Cole Palmer's style of football.
Yeah,
they had their mindset on Chelsea are big and strong and fast, and we can just play football and deal with them. But they didn't. They weren't ready for a dancing footballer on the pitch. You know, Cole Palmer is not about all of that aggression. So his flimsiness is what undid them. the ability to just float through them unnoticed and bang 2 goals before you know it.
Yeah,
They didn't see
yeah.
that coming. They didn't see it coming. And by the time they saw it coming, Chelsea had become stronger than them mentally. And you ain't
Yes,
winning
yeah,
that
yeah.
battle no more.
Because we were like, what, 2-0 in within, like, I don't know, half
Yeah,
an hour or something like that.
25,
10,
yeah.
15 minutes.
And then this is man who just literally got off the beach. He
Mm.
scored in the previous round. Then he goes and scores another one. And it was
Yeah.
almost like simple. They started taking the mick,
Same thing, twice in a row before they got the message.
Chelsea started doing the PSG. I was like, yeah. I said, okay.
So, gentlemen, sorry, just gonna jump in quickly. We've got about 7 more minutes left. So Francis, just put you lot on mute quickly. Got 7 minutes left. So this is how I want us to do it. And we're gonna hear what Gabriel has to say with regards to why he thinks if Arsenal signings come in that they can beat PSG. There's so much more we haven't covered today, guys. And then afterwards, everyone's gonna have about 3 minutes to just round up on what they see happening for the rest of the window and for the season to come. Don't give too much because we've still got a lot more time to come. But first of all, Gabriel, you're telling us why you feel that that Arsenal with their signings can beat this PSG team at the moment. Go for it.
Yeah, I think what they were saying before is if we played them again now with the players that come and we beat them. So me personally, I think when we played them before, I feel like you see when Partey got the yellow and he got suspended for the first leg, I think that was what lost us the 2 legs. Because I feel like that first goal they scored in the first leg, if Partey's there, they're not scoring that goal. And I feel like because we're not like, obviously you could say we're a comeback team, blah, 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 but I think because you lost in the first leg and we went to the second leg thinking we need to win and went all out attack, and that's how they scored the second goal. I feel like if we took a draw to their home ground, I don't think we'd have lost that game. So I feel like because now we have Zubimendi there and the Norgard there, I feel like we can match their midfield.
Even with rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the attackers, we have the striker now. That's what we needed before. So I think we beat PSG. I think they were running on motivation the whole season and they just use it to their advantage. But I think
and to defend you,
yeah.
To defend your statement on that, we would be playing English teams week in, week out. Let's not forget that. This is not no underdog teams every week you're spanking them. You're playing against Brighton that could destroy you yesterday. You know what I mean? So our level would need to really double up. In fact, the whole Premier League level right now has to double up, or you will be bottom like United, bro. It's as simple as that.
Gabriel, we'll go with you first. What are your closing remarks in about 2 minutes? What do you see? What signings do you see happening coming up
the
window? Not just Arsenal generally. What big signings do you see coming up?
So I don't know. I think every team's done their business. I think the main one I'm seeing, or that I think will happen, is Rodrigo will go somewhere. I don't know where he's going to go. And I also think that what's his name? I don't know how much it's like what they're looking, but I also think Vinicius is on a tightrope as well.
Oh, 150%. After that performance in FIFA, every country's laughing at Vinicius right now. It's sad.
Okay, you know what, Francis?
Anyway,
I feel like you got a lot to say about Vinny and some of these guys. So on our next podcast, we'll start you off on that. So Francis, your question, thank you very much, by the way, Gabriel. Your question, Francis, is who do you think needs to get in a good signing? Whether it's a big team, a small team, English team, Europe. Just one team. Pick one team for me. Who needs to get in a big signing? Just one team.
Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich are one signing away from back in the game.
Okay, go ahead. So who do you think they should
They also need someone similar to us, a holding mid. A solid holding mid that will protect that back four, because they're all slow. Like that whole German style.
They got Palhinha, though.
Paulinho was never the kind of player that boosted him up to be, and we know this. We all know this. I mean, I'm happy for him that he got the name, he got the fame, and he got his team. But go back to where you came from. Go back to Fulham and just call it a day. Like, don't get me. Oh, football's gone for more than kicking legs, but who kicks legs these days? If you're gonna kick legs, do it properly. Do you understand what I mean? Like,
Apparently, Tottenham want him. Surprise,
he
surprise.
could work in Tottenham. Need people to kick legs. Tottenham need that because that's what Tottenham does need. They need somebody that gonna bully someone.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
They had that in Basuma, but he just didn't know how to do it. He keeps getting red
They
cards.
trained him. They trained him. Though. No, they trained. The thing is, when managers buy these players and then they don't stay in the club, you know what happens. The manager bought you, but then they get sacked 2 months later. So obviously, the next manager, you're not his player. So therefore, that's you, innit? You're done for. But what I'm saying is, Bayern, they've got players. I felt Bayern should be the one to go for Isak. Or Bayern, really, you should be the ones to go for all these ones that the English ones are struggling with. Baleba, if I was Bayern Munich, someone like Baleba, underdog, buy him. Even Basuma could go there. They just need muscle. Maybe I'm rooting for them to come back in the limelight. Maybe that's what it is. I'm rooting for them because I just feel like they're underachieving, same as Juventus. Juventus, to me, that's my Italian club, but they're really underachieving. Now, if we was to say who in the English league needs a serious signing, let me focus on that.
Wait. You come to that next week. You're giving us Bayern. Hold your powder dry.
Okay,
Let's tease them for next week.
Sorry.
No, thank you so much, Francis. And lastly but not least, Tony, I want you to give right now where the current window is. I want you to give your top 4 for Spain and England, where the window is right now. I'll put you on the spot. Go Spain first. Who's your top 4 come the end of next season?
I think the top 2 is the same, which is just going to be Barcelona, Real Madrid.
He's thinking who I should have put.
3 must be Atleti.
Yeah.
Because they're all thereabouts.
So who will come 4th? Remember Atletico Club, who has Nico Williams, they came 4th last year, just to let you know.
Yeah.
So who
but they might not do well.
Can they handle it this year? Now they have Champions League as well.
I just don't see that as that competitive, to be honest.
There's only Nico Williams there. I can't see it happening, bro.
So go on, Tony. We'll put you on the spot. Who gets 4th then?
Wait, in that Spanish league?
Let Tony say. You come next week, Francis. You come next week.
Yeah, that's a tight one.
That's
call a friend. Call a friend, Tom. Call a friend.
Bro, I'm gonna say
that's a tough one. That's a real tough one.
I'm gonna throw Betis's name in. I'm gonna say Betis.
Because
they're gonna get Anthony.
Are they getting him?
They're gonna keep Anthony. Yeah, they're gonna keep Anthony.
Yes.
I'll give it to Betis as an outside. Yeah. Let me help you out.
You know what Anthony would have done if he did that? He did that. What's that winger they had for 25 years? That winger that they lost. Joaquin. He would be a Joaquin to them, bro. That would be a good look.
Yeah. How about you, Gabriel? Helping Tony out.
Wait. He hasn't finished the English one, man.
He comes to the English one. We're just giving him. We're giving him
Spain.
help. Yeah. Who'll come 4th in Spain, Gabriel?
I would have said Athletic again. I think it's the same top 4. Yeah.
Who would have been 3rd then? Who would you look said?
Oh, you said Atletico, didn't you? It's going to be Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, I said. But if you guys think they'll get 4th, who do you reckon we get 3rd then?
No, we'll make the podcast too longer. Let's just do 4th. Oh, you still need to do England. Francis, who are you saying 4th in Spain then? Since you want to get involved.
To be honest, I was thinking this year. To be honest, I felt like Atletico might have a run in this year. To top place.
You're trying to do that. Okay, next week. I promise you, Francis.
Yeah, we will for Spain. We will talk about that. But I just have that feeling because someone like Robinson, you might not see it, Well, he's a world beater, you know. But Andy Robinson is no joke.
In an Atletico team, I could see him doing something for them.
You understand? And some
I mean,
watching
Trippier went there and
last
helped them
year.
win a league that year.
Huh?
Trippier went there and helped them win a league
Do
that
you
year.
understand? And sometimes that's all you take. That's all you need. You need somebody who's got that different quality of football
All right.
that
Okay.
your whole squad can rob off. Anyway, go on.
Who's your number 4 in Spain then? Who's number 4?
My number 4 would be probably still Athletic.
Okay.
Athletic.
So we've got
Nico.
2 or 3 people for Athletic. Uncle Tony was sitting on the fence on number 4 for
I would say Sociedad.
Sociedad.
Ooh.
They just lost Zubi as well, and they lost Marino the year before.
Yeah,
But you know what?
Well, that's what gives the money.
Exactly.
That's what
And
gives the money to replace him easy.
you know what? In the same way, like you look when and there's these players we don't even know, like this Christian Mascara, that guy that you got, right?
Mascara.
They will also know of the young upcoming talents in
That they replace these guys. Fair enough.
So they don't have to spend. Listen, when our clubs spend, there's going to be a tax. It costs more. When they go and spend, when you look at Porto and get some of these, you're like, what kind of nonsense is this? Paying cheap money.
From Braga. They just buy from Braga 5 million, like quick thing.
Assuming if they reinvest their money nicely as much as they can, then I'll go for Sociedad.
Okay, right. So
and on that
Tony's
note,
about to give the top 4.
Yeah, go on.
He's about to give the top 4. We are going to get our response to his top 4. We'll start with that in the next podcast. No one's allowed to say anything. He is a Liverpool fan, everyone. He's about
Who's giving the top 4?
He's about to give it now. He's a Liverpool fan, just to preface that for everyone. Yeah. We are not going to challenge it as the Arsenal fans in the building. We are just going to give our reactions with our faces and our oohs. There's no comments on it. He's not going to give his reasons. We're going to go into it come the next one. All right. Go ahead, Uncle Tony. Who's top 4 as of now?
English, yeah?
Cool. Yep. So Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea.
Okay, that's it. Podcast done. No reactions. Reactions in the chats for those who will see this. We will respond on our next episode. Thank you so much, Uncle Tony. Thank you so much for Gabriel. Thank you so much, Francis. I've been your host for the day today. You've been watching RBN TV. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys.
All right,
we will
guys.
see you next time, everyone. We will see you next time.
It's been a pleasure. Wonderful.